The last class till where we have discussed follows print star, print star, print star. Online, am I audible? No, I guess.
Not clearly, sir.
Now is it clearly audible?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Great. All of you, please be on mute. Okay. So in today's class, what exactly we are supposed to discuss, if you ask me, whatever, simple program that I'll write, which all of you already know. Okay. Of course, the program looks simpler and most of you will tell that, sir, we already know this program. Definitely, yes. The same program I'll discuss, but I just want to know whether you really know it or you think that you know it. There is a lot of difference. Okay. So please observe here. Pattern that I want to give here is this one. It looks simpler and most of you will tell that you know this. What we have to do? It's a simple 2 for loops I should write, sir. But do you really know how exactly it works or it is working? 2 for loops writing is 100% true. 2 for loops you should write. But what is the purpose or how it is working? If you are writing 2 for loops or 1 for loop inside the other, then how it works? That part of clarity do you really have is all that matters. Okay, so please observe. I'll not explain you in something different way, but I'll definitely make sure that you are having crystal clarity about this concept. I'm just telling that much. Okay, so please keep observing. Now, if I ask you how to print this much, all of you know or not? Yes, sir. What I should do? Better. What is it? System.out.print ln or print? Anyone we can write as it is only one star. Now you just assume same thing. Okay, same thing. If I repeat for 5 times, one beside the other, then what I'll get? Listen to the question first. My question is, same one star, if I repeat for 5 times, printing it one beside the other, then don't you think I will get this much? Yes. So first I need 1 star. And if I repeat that 1 star for 5 times, one beside the other. One beside the other means which one I should use? Print or print ln? Print. If I do that, definitely I'll get this pattern, which is also a part of this complete pattern. As I've already told you, whenever they have given you any pattern programming, don't try to do it in one single go. Okay, divide it into small parts. Now, if I ask you to divide it into small parts, how will you divide? Some of you will divide off, some of you will divide vertically. That way it will not work. First, you know how to print 1 star. Yes. That 1 star, if I repeat it for 5 times, one beside the other, I'll get the first row of this complete pattern. Agreed? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Okay. Next, what? I'm not asking you what I should write. Logically thinking, I mean, with respect to scenario, I'm asking. Same thing, this complete row, if I print it for 5 more times, one below the other, this complete pattern, I'm not saying 1 star. First, I got 1 star. That 1 star I repeated for 5 times, one beside the other, I got this complete pattern. This complete pattern, if I do it for 5 times, I'll get whole pattern. Yes or no? Yes, sir. Am I right? So how to do it? Please observe. First, I'll write the program, then I'll explain it. Okay. Visible if I write here? Yes, sir. This side anyways will be visible. This side. No? Fine. I'll just try to write it here. I think pattern is visible. Okay. I'll just try to write the program here. Now, if I want 1 star, what I should do? See, as I've already told, I'll not keep writing main method and class again and again. Already you know what you should do. So now directly I'll start with from where? Just a minute. Both the lights are on. It will be visible, no need to worry. There would be some part of reflection, so might not be visible, but here it will be visible, no need to worry. So I was just trying to say that first to print 1 star, what I should write? System.out.print. Whenever it is print, I will write P. Okay, whenever it is print ln, P, ln I'll write. Okay, so now I'll print. If I do this much, what I'll get in my output? 1 single star I'll get. But do I want 1 single star? No. I want to do this for how many times? 5 times. If I want to do this task for 5 times, what I should do? Which loop? Enclose this statement within one loop. Which loop I'll be using? I'll be using for loop. Can I use while loop here, sir? You can use while loop also. It does not mean no. But condition you should write will become quite difficult to understand. For that reason, here I'm using for as of now. Once you become the master of it, if you want to use while, you can use while. Okay. So now here, what I'll do, I'll write for. You tell me, it requires 3 parameters. So first one is initialization. So I'll write integer type I equal to, what I should write? Either you can start from 0 or 1 or 2, whatever it is, but here I will start with 1. Logically, you can correlate. Okay, first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, like that. Okay, and then I should be less than or equal to what? How it will be 4? Think and tell me. I equal to 1, 1 star, 2, 2 stars, 3, 4, 5. If I start from 0, Yesterday's concept you are remembering, if I'm not wrong. So according to yesterday's concept, I have written 1050. Starting from 50, it will go up to 54, not 55. If I start from 51, then 55. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Online?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Okay. So by the time I do this much, what output I'll get?
5 star.
This one I'll get. Yes. Means basically this loop, what output it will give you?
5 star.
I'll be getting 5 stars in a single row, one beside the other, because I'm using print method. Till here, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Next, what I should do? Sorry? We should write same thing for overall 5 times. It should not be like apart from this 5 more times. Including this, it should be 5 times. Then I'll get this output. Yes. How to do it? Sorry?
Outside.
Listen. Don't write. Excuse me. Here. Whatever this loop is there, what is the purpose of this loop? To get the 5 stars in one single row, one beside the other. Now, when you say you should repeat this, correlate the same in this program. Repeat this means what? Repeat this one. Yes. This loop. See, this statement, if I want to repeat, what I have done? Where? Outside this. When I want to repeat this statement for 5 times, I have done only one simple thing. That is, I have enclosed this statement inside for loop. Now this entire for loop only I want to repeat. Then what I should do? Enclose this for loop inside another for loop. Getting my point? If you are not getting, I'm repeating again. I wanted one particular star, so I have written that. So I will get 1 star. Now I wanted to execute this statement for 5 times. So what I have done? I have enclosed it within this for loop. And I have given the condition. Condition anyways, you know. Okay. Now what is the expectation? This task I should repeat for 5 times. This task is nothing but how I got this output or this task is done. Because of this for loop, it is done. Now what I'll do? I'll enclose this for loop inside another for loop. Because this for loop should work for 5 times. Inside that, what is happening, you need not think. Already you know that. Okay. But now I want to execute this complete task for 5 times. Then what I should do? Enclose this for loop inside another for loop. So here I'll write for integer type I equal to, sorry, j equal to j less than I, yeah? I hope some of you got it, what I have done. Some of you didn't got what I have done.
But the thing is, we should not have to write println for the next, say,
Have patience, you know, that is what I told you. If you guys know, the code is not complete. And if you observe one more thing, small space I left. That is the reason. Have patience, you will understand it. Okay, in one go, I don't want to explain everything. If I explain also, it will just bounce over. It is of no use. First, you understand what is the problem that you are facing here. Then I'll explain what is the solution for that. Okay. So now, see, if you have confidence, if you trust or not, I'm not sure, but if you trust, I'm promising you that you will be able to answer the next question. Probably may not be next one, but next to next one, at least you will be able to answer off of it. Okay. So just keep listening. I'm not sure today whether I will be able to reach till there or not, but if we reach, definitely I'll make it. Okay. So now, if this is the program I have written, how it will work? First, it will start from initialization part. Okay. So J becomes equal to 1. Okay. Next, it will go to, someone is on unmute. Please mute. What is the value of J? 1. 1, is it less than or equal to 5? True or false? True. as the condition is true, we used to come inside and execute whatever we need, whatever is there. Okay, but here, inside this, what is there? Another for loop. In that case, where we should go, sir? Okay, if you get another for loop, whenever you are reaching for loop, you should go towards initialization. Okay, and you think and tell me how many times initialization will get work or gets executed? One time, each time you call for loop. Okay, if I call your name, each time you will tell your name and then you will do some other work also. Okay, if I call you 10 times, how many times you will tell your name? 10 times, and then you will do other work also. It does not mean that you told your name and you stop. No, first you will tell your name and you will do other work also. Getting it? In a similar way, if I call 5 times, then 5 times initialization will work. How it will work, that you should know. Listen. 1 less than or equal to 5, is it true or false? True. As it is true, come inside. Coming inside, what you found? Another for loop. As it is another for loop, in a for loop, condition remains same. Which part should get executed first? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So now if I do that, I value will become. Okay. So next what? I less than or equal to 5. True or false? True. Because of which, as the condition is to come inside. So assume that this is your visible. This will be your monitor screen you imagine. Then cursor will be present top left. This is your top left. Here cursor will be present. Wherever cursor is present, it will print 1 star. After printing, will it go to next line or next position? I should not remind you, whenever you execute system.out.print statement, what should you do? First, you should print that and immediately you should go to next position in same line. This you should remember in your mind. Okay, whenever you execute print statement or println statement, 2 things you should do. First is print that and either go to next line or go to next position in same line based on whether it is println or print. Clear? So now it went to next position because I'm using print. Next, this statement is done with its execution. Where it should go? I++. It should go to I++. If I do I++, then what it will become? Now some of you will ask, sir, we could have gone to J++. No. First you started this. Okay. Then you started this. If you want to go back to here, first this loop should fail. Getting it? If I want to give better example, just check. This is your, I think in arrays program, this was used. Yes or no? In your arrays concept, the same example was used. I'm not sure what was explained, but however, assume that this is your class. This is your student. Once you go to class and once you meet any student, you should print their name. That is the task. Okay. First, I will enter one class. This is my class. There are 2 classrooms in BJ's. First classroom I entered. There are n number of students. I want to print everyone's name. First student name I printed, whatever it is. First student's name I have printed. After printing the first student's name, you think and tell me, should I go to next classroom or next student in same classroom? I should go to next student in same classroom. You check. Next student in same classroom means what? Incremented value of I. Yes, for 1 I have done. This time I should deal with 2. If you are saying that no sir, J should be incremented, then what you are saying? Leave the student there only 1 student you consider. Now go to next classroom. But don't you think in first classroom still some more students are left? I should finish all the students, then only I should go to next classroom. Clear with this? Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, however, for 2, I should check. Incremented value is 2. 2 is it less than or equal to 5? True. As it is true, print it. After printing, what I should do? Go to next position. This hyphen, okay, hyphen I will not use. I will use dot. Dot is nothing but your cursor. Wherever cursor is present in your black screen, if you are able to see, there will be some underscore that will keep on blinking. If you have seen, that is nothing but the dot. Okay, because if I write hyphen, you will get confused. That is the reason. Okay. So next, once it is executed, where I should go? Next student in same classroom or next classroom? Next student in same classroom. Why will you go to next classroom until and unless all the students are completed in same classroom? When I should go to next classroom?
All the students.
Once all the students in that classroom are completed, then I should go to next classroom. So as of now, is it completed? No. So I should go to 3. Again, check the condition. After increment, you should check the condition every time. 3, is it less than or equal to 5? True. As it is true, print it and go to next position. Again, increment it. If I increment 4 less than or equal to 5? True. Print it and go to, then what? 5 less than or equal to 5? Of course, 5 is not less than 5, but please remember 5 is equal to 5. Any one of these cases true, go inside, else go outside. So as it is true, print it and go to next position. Okay. Sir, my work is done, sir. Now go for outer loop. Please understand, I told you yesterday also, I'm remembering, I'm reminding today also. Please understand, you know that work is done. One time the work of this for loop is done, now I should go to outer for loop. But is your compiler aware of it? Your compiler is not aware of it. Then what I should do? Again increment. Your value will be incremented to 6. 6, is it less than or equal to 5? False. Then your compiler will understand that this condition, this loop is done. Sir, now if it is done, where it should go, sir? Now you think and tell me, once all the students in a class is done, where you should go? Next classroom I should go. Next classroom means what? This is related to classroom. This is related to student. Whenever you are incrementing I, which means you are going for next student. Whenever you are incrementing J, which means you are going for next classroom. So now which one I should increment? Now this is done. All the 5 iterations are done for this I loop. Then where it should go? It should increment the value of J. So from here, it will go to J++. Because of which the value of J, 1 is already done, it will become 2. 1 is done here. So it will become 2 now. Sir, again it will, where it will go, sir? Once J++ is done, where it should go? 2 less than or equal to 5. True. As it is true, what it will do? Sorry? It should come inside. As the condition is true, come inside and whatever statements are there, please execute that. What are the statements that are there? Again, one more for loop came. Now some of you may say, sir, already it was done previous time, no, sir. Please observe. Now again it will come inside. If it comes inside, what it will find? For loop. In for loop. From where I should execute? Again initialization only. Sir, initialization was done before only, no, sir. Say it was like for me. If you are serving food, first you will start serving from starters. Yes, starters first you will serve, then you will go for main course. If you are going for next person, will you ever say that no, I'll continue from main course only? Because you have served last time. Does it mean that for next person you will continue from main course? For next person also, you will start from starters only. In a similar way, this initialization was done previously here for first classroom. But for second classroom, have I done it? Or simple example. In this classroom, there are 5 students. In next classroom, there are 5 students. Next classroom, 5 students. Imagine. In first classroom, I'll ask you, keep a track of how many students are there. Whenever you're keeping a track, you want to count number of students. Will you directly count like in this classroom 5? In next classroom, will you start from 6? Again, there also will start from 5, or sorry, 1 only. Yes, there also will start from 1 only. So that you can easily say in first classroom, 5 students in second classroom, 5 students in third classroom, 5 students. You can tell that. That is the reason in every classroom will start from 1 only. Yes or no? In a similar way here also, I should again, as the condition is true, 2 less than or equal to 5, come inside and start from initialization only. I equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 5. True or false?
True.
All of you.
True.
See, don't make me to point out you why you are not answering, answer. All these things I will not do. Keeping it simple, not interested, leave. Don't want to answer. You have so much trouble. You have so much, lack of energy to answer, lack of interest to answer, leave. Simple thing. I'll not even say anything. Because if there are 100 students who is motivated, sometimes it happens that, by looking at one student, we will get demotivated. Quite common. So please don't do it. Listen. This is done inside that I came, I equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 5. Is it true? As it is true, come inside and print. I should print star. But our expectation according to the output is, it should come here. But have you written any code to bring the cursor from here to here? No, right? So where it will print? Wherever cursor is present, there it will print.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next what? Increment. If I do increment, what will happen? 2 less than or equal to 5?
True.
True. Cursor would be here, so it will print here.
Yes.
Next, it will become 3. 3 less than or equal to 5? 4 less than or equal to 5? 5 less than or equal to 5? Sir, done, sir.
Sir, it should be printing in the next line, na?
So that is what I am telling you. Again, the same question. It should be printing in the next line. But have you written anywhere the code to bring for next line? Yeah,
No.
according to your logic, I am doing, right? If you, in your program also, some of you will ask, sir, I have written the program properly, but my output is wrong. It is not that your output is wrong. Quite simple, your program is only wrong. If you are getting the output wrong, it directly is proportional to what? Your program. Means if you have written your program wrong, your output will also be wrong only. Some of you say, sir, program is right. No, this program is not right. Who told you? Did I told you? This is not complete. I didn't mention anywhere. If you observe, I have left some gap here for some reason. Okay. What is that reason? I'll explain you. But before that, what is the expectation? I want 5 stars in each line. But what it will do? Again, it will continue for next loop also. Again, here 5 is done. It will go for 6. It will fail and it will stop here only. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what I should do? All of you know one thing. Where you should do, what you should do, I'll tell you. But all of you know one thing. Consider classroom example, whatever I have given. After you are done with first classroom, what you will do, you will put one line. Means to differentiate. Yes, one classroom is done. Put one line. Yes, and you will start from below that line. Agreed? In a similar way, here also, what you should do? Sorry? Till here, say, after one line is done, this is related to one line. This is related to another line. If j equal to 3 means another line. Getting my point? Accordingly, what I'm going to do? Where I need one next line, you think and tell me.
After inner loop.
Don't tell me after inner loop. I'm not asking you where I should write. I'm asking you where you need, according to the scenario, when you need next line. Others.
After completing the first row. After print the first row.
See, anyways, this loop is for doing the task in each row. Yes, whatever the task you should do, that is mentioned here. What is the task? Print 5 stars, one beside the other. That part will be done here. Okay. Say, here if I write something, okay, or only one single statement I'll write, you assume. Can you tell me in the output, how many times I'll get this output? I mean, get this line? 25 times or 5 times?
5 times.
Quite obvious, 5 times. What is the reason? Is it present inside this loop or inside only this loop? Is it present inside 1 and 2, both the loops, or is it present inside only one loop, or is it present inside only inner loop? Only one loop, that is outer loop. It is present inside outer loop. Outer loop, when it will get executed, once this loop fails. Okay, before going to increment, here it is going to increment, right? Before going to there, first it will check. Is there any statements? If it is there, it will execute that, and then it will go to incrementing the j. Getting my point? For each value of j, one time it will execute. Clear? If I write it here, then what it will do? I'm not asking you how many times. Simple thing. What it will do is, for each value of j and for each values of I, it will print. Don't tell 25 times. When j value is 1, inside j, there is I for loop. Yes. So for all the values of I also, it will execute that. Means when j value is 1, it will execute. If I write this statement here, okay, if I write this statement here, okay, for j value equal to 1, it will execute that line 5 times because of I equal to 1 to 5. For j equals to 2, it will execute this line 5 times, that is from 1 to 5. Getting my point? Like that, for each value of I and j, it will execute it. Clear? So next, what I should do? Simple thing. After this task is done, this task means what? Forget this one now. Forget this one now. Just observe this much and tell me this task is for what purpose? Printing stars, whatever times you have mentioned in single line, one beside the other. Yes. After doing that, how many times you should come to next line? I'm asking you, after this much is done, should you come 5 times next line? Means after, assume that this is not there. Okay. After this much is done, you want 5 gap. And then you should print next line. No, right? Then after each line is done, I should bring my cursor. Cursor is present here. From here, I should bring my cursor to here. If I want to bring the cursor to next line, what is the statement? Print ln. So simply directly you write here, system. What I should write? PLN I'll write, but only for this time I'll write. Do I have to print anything here? If you want to print anything, then it will print that and it will come to next line. But do I want to print anything? Not really. So what I'm doing there, directly I have just written println. So what it will do? It will come to next line. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let us observe the program as it is complete. We will do the same thing again, but we will go a bit faster. I think now all of you will be able to cope up. Yes? Okay. Just observe j value equal to 1 as the condition is definitely true. 1 is less than or equal to 5.
True.
So if you continuously listen, then only you will be able to cope up. Even for a second you miss, I would have proceeded ahead, then you will not understand. Quite simple. And as the condition is to come inside, what is it?
1.
1 less than or equal to 5. True. Come inside, print once. And go to next line or next position in same line. Next, I value will become 2 less than or equal to 5.
3. True. Star. 4.
True or false?
True. 5. True. 6.
Again, is there anyone who is thinking that the work is done?
No.
No, right? As the work is still not done. I mean, we are aware our work is done, but our compiler is not aware of it. So what I'll do? 6, is it less than or equal to 5? False. Because of which the control will come out of this. Coming out of this, is there any more statements to execute?
Yes, sir.
Or can I directly go to J++? There is one more statement which is pending to be executed. What is that?
System dot.
Go to next line. So what it will do from here, wherever cursor is present, it will come to, now cursor is here. Here.
Yes, sir.
Next, again, where I will go after this statement? J plus plus you go this time. Now J value will become 1 is already done. So I'm going to 2. Next, again, come inside. As the condition is 2, 2 is less than or equal to 5. Come inside. I equal to 1. I less than or equal to 5.
True.
True. As it is true, what I should do?
Print star.
2.
True. Print star. 3.
True or false?
True.
Print
4. True. 5.
and
True. 6.
fine.
False. Get outside.
Cursor will be here already. Okay, now it will not be done. In 5 only it will be done there. Okay, 6, is it true by any chance?
No, sir.
So one thing I'll say, all those who are feeling sleepy, suggestion. If you engage yourself, you will not feel sleepy. Being frank, you yourself can notice there are many people here who are actively answering and they're not feeling sleepy. If you want, you can check. Okay, and it is quite true. If you are involved in the concept and if you engage yourself in answering, quite obvious you will not feel sleepy because your mind is thinking.
Yes, sir.
You are not listening, which means your mind is not thinking by default. You will feel this concept like a song and you will feel sleepy also. Okay. I'm just giving genuine suggestions. Still you want to sleep, I'll not tell anything else. Why I'm suggesting is later if you think that, sir, anyways we will get recording. When you can't listen to live session, you are feeling sleepy, wherein you don't have any control. Okay. Can you control me saying that, no, I want to sleep, please wait? No. But in recording, do you think you will watch it completely? What you will do? Either you will do fast forwarding or you will close it. Array, tomorrow I will see. And by doing fast forwarding somewhere here and there, you will definitely miss some points because of which your concept will not be clear. Those who will think that watching recording is very easy, watch, then you will get them. Okay. However, keeping it aside, next, what will be done? Till here it is done. After this loop is done, next what I should do?
Next line. That's the.
Check if there are any more statements that has to be executed which are left out. Is it there?
Yes, sir.
So what I should do?
Next line.
Next,
J plus plus.
J plus plus. Okay, outer loop. J I should increment. So J value will become
3. Condition.
condition is true.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because of which? Sorry.
I.
It will come inside I equal to 1. 1 less than or equal to 5.
True.
True as it is true. Print it. Then
True. True.
print it.
3. True. 4. True.
True. Star. And last but not the least 5.
True. 6.
Sir, is it done?
No.
Not really. 6. Then it will fail. So again, I'm repeating how many times your condition will be checked in each loop. If you have mentioned 5, then 6. If you have mentioned 6, then 7. But how many times inner statement will get executed? If you have mentioned 5 times only. Sorry, if you have mentioned 5, exactly. If you have mentioned 5, then it will work 5 times only. Inner statement will get executed 5 times only. But 6th condition, will it be checked or not? Condition will be checked, but it will not get executed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in a similar way, here J should start from, I think not visible. Visible? Okay. So then I should start from 1 only this time also. So again, by this time this line would have got here. So again, you will print 1 star here, then go next. Don't say anything. I'll do it. 2, print it here. 3, print it here. Then 4, print it here. Then 5, print it here. It's not done, so it will go to 6. It will fail. Once it fails, I should come to Check, is there any other statements left out? Is it there? Yes, because of which it will come to next line. Getting my point? So once it comes to next line, here again, 1 to 5. So directly I'll write it. Will that be fine? I think now it is not visible. And not only about 1%, right? Two is done, 3 is done, 4 is done, 5. 5 is it less than or equal to 5? True. 1 less than or equal to 5? True. So print it here. Then 2, print it here. Then 3, print it here. 4, print it here. And 5, print it here. 6, 12, 3. Next what? Sir, all the work is done, sir, because we got 5 rows. In each row, 5 stars. Is it really done? Those who are thinking that, sir, now it is done. No, actually it is done this time, which means you have not understood the concept again, because here, however we check, even by 5 it is done. Still we are going for 6. In a similar way, don't you think for J also, it should go to 6. Till 5 it is done. 6 it will go. But 6, is it less than or equal to 5? Then will it go for I loop? No, it will not go on. Clear? You got this one. Okay. Now again, if I want to make it even more simplest, you should not use this, or you should not explain this way in your interview. You should explain this way. Till now, whatever I explain, whatever I'll explain next, that is for your better understanding. That's it. Okay. And normally in industry, there is one standard. Okay. It is standard means what all of you know, right? You know or you not? You don't know. Standard means it is not that you should use this way only, then only it will work. No. Standard means everyone is following. You will also follow. Sir, what will happen if I don't follow, sir? Nothing will happen. Okay. But everyone is following, so that you will also follow. But rules means what? Everyone will follow. You should follow. It is not you will also or you will not. It is not optional. You should follow. Rules means you should follow. But standard means what? Everyone is following, so you will also follow. If you don't follow, it feels like you don't know something. Okay, they will think like that. So what is that standard? Normally, what is the standard if you ask me in industry? Whatever outer loop you write, that should be I, and whatever inner loop you write, that should be J. And I don't think now if I change this, it will create any problem. Everything is same. Wherever I have written J, it will become I. Wherever I have written I, it will become J. Working wise, will there be any changes? No changes at all. Got it? And now, what I'm doing here, see, any pattern at any point of time, you are given with any pattern, you should analyze 2 things. Which are those? By looking at this, which are the 2 entities, or which are the entities that you can find? There are 2 entities here. First one is, sir, same thing again. You are also saying, sir, it is already done in college. There is something different. First, you write this. Of course, first I have written this. First, you should follow. First, you write this. And in each row, what you are finding?
5 stars.
Directly, you are finding only how many stars? I'm not asking. What you are finding? J. Which means, if you are getting one parameter, one loop, and another parameter in first one, then another loop inside first one. See, in rows, you are getting stars. So inside first loop, you should write second loop. By looking at this, definitely you can understand 2 loops for sure I need. Okay. 2 loops for what purpose, sir? Now you correlate. See, here, rows. Is it that you think and tell me, is it that I need only 1 row? Rows are also again and again I should choose, right? How many rows I need? 5 rows I need. Yes. Yes or no? I need 5 rows. So this loop is for selecting the rows. This loop is for selecting the rows. Then what I'm doing? Inside that row, inside each row, I want to do one more task repeated. Yes. There are two tasks which I'm doing repeatedly. Which are those?
Printing stars.
First task is selecting the rows. I don't want one row. First I will select one row. Then I need one more row, one more row, one more row, one more row. Yes. And in each row, what I'm doing? Print one star, print one more star, one more star, one more star, one more star. If you observe, there are two tasks which are repetitive. But if you observe carefully, first I am doing this task, that is selecting the row. First row, one more row, one more row, one more row, one more row. And in first row only, again I am doing one more task repeatedly inside first row. Yes, that is the reason it is written inside one more loop. So basically, when I equals to 1, if you leave this class example, student example, every example you leave, now you check this particular pattern and tell me, okay. Now you check this pattern and tell me, I equal to 1 means what? Which row?
First row.
When I equal to 1, which means it is first row. When I equal to 1, and if it is within my limit, what exactly I'm doing here? I'm telling that I need 5 rows, out of which first I'm dealing with first row. What is my limit? My limit is 5. Means 5 rows I want. Out of which I equal to 1 means I'm dealing with first row. And I'm checking, is it within my limit? My limit is 5. Is it within my limit? Yes. If it is yes, inside that row, do some task. What is that task? How many times I should do that task repeatedly? Printing the star is my task. How many times I should do? 5 times. But where am I doing? Where? Inside fifth row. That also you should answer, right? Inside first row, I'm doing that task again and again for 5 times. After that, now this task is done. You only check. This task is done. After this task is done, what I should do? Here only should I continue? I should come to next line. How many times I should come? 1 time. You think and tell me, in each row I should come to next line once, or after each star I should come to next line once? In each row, after rows work is done. Okay, rows work is done. Go to next line. Before you start next row's task, first you go to next line. Getting my point?
Yes.
So what I have done, here I have written system.out.println. Assume that I will write this here. Here it is not there, but I'll write it here. Then what will happen?
Printing the star before
What it will do is, here itself, before you start this, it will give one more empty line. Why it will give, sir? As soon as you come inside one row, as I've already told, this is related to your rows. Yes. As soon as you come inside one row, immediately what you will do? Go to next line. If I write this statement here, what will happen? As soon as you come inside one row, you are going to next line. So as soon as you reach here, from here only, it will go to next line. And then it will start star, whatever is there, because of this. Okay. And here it will not go to next line. So what you will get? Here, this is done. Okay. After this, the cursor would be here. And again, you will check the high condition here, outer loop condition. If it is to come inside, again, you will go to next line. Means pattern, you will get this much. But along with this, you will get one more extra line at the top, which is filled with space. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Means there will be nothing. Okay. And it will come to next line. All of you clear? If someone is not clear, you can ask me now itself, because later program should not be difficult for you. That is the reason. See, at any point of time, if I say, okay, if I ask you how many times inner loop is executed, how many times in this program, how many times inner loop is executed?
5.
Both the answers are wrong.
5 times.
No,
25
6 times.
times.
Inner loop will it be executed 6 times?
30, sir. 30,
For
sir.
6th time it will fail.
30.
All the answers are wrong. It is 25 only, but the way you are answering is wrong. I'm telling. Don't tell 30 and all. Why will it get executed 30 times? As I've already told, 6th means it is getting failed. It is not executed only. Okay. It is checking the condition. In condition, if it fails, it will not execute. Now my point is how many times inner loop is executed? You are saying 25. Is it the right way to answer? You check. Rather than that, you think and tell me answering 25 is better or 5 times for each value of I is better. You told 25. You check which is better. Rather than saying 25, I can tell that for each value of I, this loop is getting executed 5 times. You check how many values are there in this. How many values are there? 5. Of course, answer is 25 as I've already told. 25 is right only. But is it a right way to answer? If I ask you, okay, you think and tell me, there are 3 classrooms. In each classroom, there are 5 students. I will ask you how many students. Which one would be better? Sir, each class 5 students are there would be better or 25? See, if you say 25, I'll get confused in which class, how many students are there, who are attending, so many thoughts. Yes. Better than that, keep it clear according to the logic. You have understood the logic. How many times this loop is getting executed? If I ask you, quite simple thing. For each value of I, it is getting executed 5 times. Clear? All of you. Online, offline, online.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen. Did I ask you to write? No? Great. So now, is it the right way to write a program? Sir, then why did you teach all this, sir? When it is not really a right way, then why exactly did you teach it? If you ask me, directly I cannot teach you, to write a program directly on a HackerRank platform. Okay. We should start from scratch, from basic, from simple one. Then we can modify it. Modifying any day should be easier task for you. Okay. So now why it is not a right approach? This program will definitely work, but it will work only for 5 rows, wherein in each row I want 5 stars.
Yes.
But you think and tell me always, whichever program you write, don't you think it should be in a favor of user?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it should be in favor of user. In favor of user means what? I should ask user what you need, for how many rows you need, for how many stars you need. That I should ask from user. Getting my point or not? Same thing. If I want to convert it to user-based application, how can I do it? I will ask user. I will ask user how many rows you need, because in every row I'm printing same number of stars. If user say 10, then what I should do? In 10 rows, how many I should do? 10 stars. Stars remain same. If you observe, if that is the case, in first row I should have done 1 star. But did I do 1 star? In first row 5 star, second row 5, third row 5, fourth row 5, fifth row 5. Then what will be 10th row? 5 only. How will it become 10? That is what I'm telling. In 10th row, if it should become 10, then in first row what it should become? 1. You are not understanding. You are getting confused. What I'm saying is, in this program, you got clear now, but others got confused now. So just wait. So here, if this is the case, in first row it is 1, assume. In second row it is 2. In third row it is 3. In that case, in 10th row, how much it will be? 10. In 20th row, 20. In 30th row, 30. In 100th row, 100. But here, is that the case? In first row, 5. Second row, 5. Third row, 5. Fourth row, 5. Fifth row, 5. Then in 10th row, 5 only. In 20th row, 5 only. In 100th row, 5 only. Means in every row, how much ever user will give, in every row, there should be 5 stars in this program. Okay, other programs definitely will change. But as of now, this one. But if user say 10, of course, in every rows, I'll print 10 stars only. But how many rows I need? 10 rows I need. User told 10. What is that 10? Number of rows. But your program, will it print for 10? No. Why? Because this program is written in such a way, it is basically showing that it is in favor of programmer, not in favor of user. So how can I convert it to convert this program in such a way that it is in favor of users? Sorry. So I should ask the user how many rows of stars you need. How many rows basically you need. So I'll ask user, how can I ask? Here. Fine. What I should ask? Enter number of rows. Should I write slash in? Fine. But if I write, will it work? Anyone checked any day? It will work. Scanner type. I think all of you know this one. Is there any batch for which it is not done? Now, how can I read an integer number? By looking at this statement, what user will do? If you are a user, you will look at the statement and what you will do? You will enter some value, right? If user is entering some value in keyboard and I want to read it and store it somewhere, how can I do it? Sorry? Basically, this is your reference for scanner. I should call that scanner now. I have created one scanner machine.
Yes.
Scanner concept, all of you are clear?
Yes, yes.
Yes. This is for your scanner machine. See, you want to print something again and again. Means I have given one document to you. You want to convert it into digital format. Means you want to convert it into a way where you can store it in your computer. So what you should do? You should scan it only.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I have given one physical document, one set of papers I have given wherein something is written. You should scan it and store it somewhere. How will you do it? For doing that, in today's world, you may say CAM scanner is there, sir. Assume that all these things are not there. Then bring one scanner machine first. Yes. Some of you may think, sir, why we are writing this? Simple words. If you want to scan something, first what you need? One scanner machine you need first. So I'm creating one scanner machine. Okay. Next, what you should do? First sheet you will scan. Okay. First sheet you will scan. And for next sheet, will you purchase one more machine? What you will do? Same machine you will use again and again. Okay. But here anyways, I want to read only one value. Some of you will think in your arrays program, if you have seen, you will read it again and again. Okay. sc.nextInt, sc.nextProt. Like that you can use again and again in same program. You need not create multiple times scanner object. Okay. Why, if you ask me? In real time also, you will purchase scanner machine only once and you will keep using it again and again. Same way here also. One time you create and throughout your program, how much ever times you want, you use it. What you should do? You just have to press that button and keep that sheet. Again, it will be scanned. So same way, press that button means what? There is one method you should call that. Which is that method? For reading an integer number. Okay, inside this scanner. Inside scanner means what? This is the reference. Yes, I should say.
करने वाला जल्दी से तो
Intaka, I need not mention again and again, I guess. Please check your mic is on unmute.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sorry.
Here. I have read the number. Don't you think I should store it somewhere? Where I'll store? My wish.
Okay.
Whatever I want, I'll write. You want to change, you change in your program. Okay. Integer type n. So now, sir, will the program work according to user input, sir?
No, sir.
Why it is no? Don't tell the answer. I will tell. So you have checked. Say, assume that there is one marriage function which is going on. So the kitchen department, those people will ask you, what is the expectation? How many people may come? Okay. That you have told that there might be a chances of 100 people. Okay. 100 people are coming means what they will do? They will prepare food for 100 people. They will bring chairs for 100 people. They will bring tables for 100 people. Yes or no? But here, whatever you have written, according to this, what is happening? There are 100 people who are coming, who may come. Okay. But what you have done? You have prepared food only for 5 people. You have put chairs only for 5 people. You have put tables also only for 5 people. Should that be the case? No. Okay. What you should do then? Change. What I should change? Here, please check. If user told 10 rows, then which one I should change? Say, only this one I should change. Here, whatever task I was doing. Which task? First select one row. Select one more row, one more row, one more row, one more row, and it continues. One more row, one more row, one more row, one more row, and one more. This part I should do 10 times. Should I do this part also 10 times? No, in each row, printing also should I do 10 times? No, printing remains same. I want to change only this part. Which means in these two, which one I should change? Here clearly it is visible. Printing stars, if I want to change, I should change J. Printing rows, if I want to change, then I should change I. Then here, what I should write? N. So what is the value of N? I don't know. I don't know. That will be decided by user. Getting my point? Initially, it might be 0, but by the time it comes here, some value will be given by user. What value he will give? I'm not sure. Okay. If user may give 100, user may give 10, user may give 5, user may give 30, 15, 35, whatever it is. This program, will it work same? Yes. For what input it will work? It will work only for 5. It will work for any input of user. If user give 100, what will be the output?
वीडियो मत ऑन कर दिया है
Deepu, mic is on unmute. Don't do this. If this continues, I may directly turn off the option. Please don't do this. Please check your mics whether it is on mute or unmute. So here. So what I was trying to say, if user select 100, means if user give input as 100, then what will be the output? In all the 100 rows, only 5 stars will be there. Don't tell that, sir, in 100 row, 100 stars will be there, sir. That is not the program I have written. I have written it in each row, 5 stars. See, all of you are knowing, sir, if we get like this, rows I should check and columns I should check. And I'll write 2 loops. First one is for row, second one is for column. Done. Is that clear at least now?
Yes, sir.
See, I'm not saying that I have taught you something extraordinary, but I'm saying that you should have crystal clear picture. This is the very basic, too basic program. I cannot say basic. Basic means, there are some other programs. It is very, very, very basic program. When you say that you know this program, in interview, where you will fail, let me tell you. You will write the program. Okay, recently one of our candidates, she have written the program. What just happened is she have been processed to next round, and in next round, along with resume, they have attached that program what was written in previous round. What it says, be careful, in next round, they may ask you whatever the program you have written. Because all of you are very smart. Okay, what you will do? Internet, copy, paste. You will not even see in the internet, from internet, wherever you copy, paste, from wherever you copy, paste, there it will mention the website name. In Geeks for Geeks, wherever you write system.out.println statement, they will write Geeks for Geeks only. And what you will do? Copy, paste. You will not even check what is written in that. And clearly it is quite visible that you have copied from somewhere. That is the reason what they will do, rather than asking technical questions anyways will be there. Along with technical questions, you just explain whatever you have written in previous round. It simply shows that if you are able to explain that program, which means you have written it by yourself. If you have not written it, then you will not be able to explain. As simple as that. Clear?
Yes,
So my point is that whatever you are doing, at least make sure that you are able to understand. Okay, one last time I'm just telling you this. I equal to 1 means what? first row. Then you are checking, is it within the limit? Yes, it will check whether it is within the limit, assuming that n has 5 only. Okay. So is it within the limit? Yes. If row value means first, how it will print directly, it will not print this much, like that, it will not print. What it will do? First, it will consider one row. And you have set the limit. What is the limit? 5. Okay. Is this first row within the limit? Yes. If it is within the limit, then it will come inside and it will start this. It will start from here. First star it will print, and second star, third, fourth, fifth, and it will move here. But I don't want it here. I want it in next line. So I have written system.out.println. So it will come to next line, and it will go to where? Increment. Increment the value of I. Incrementing the value of I. Does it mean that you are bringing it to next line? Never. Some of you have this thought because in your college, what they have taught you? I means rows, J means columns. According to that, what you guys thought? If I write I plus plus, which means it will go to next line. Never. Your compiler don't know that I means row, J means column. That is only for your understanding. Why it is coming to next line? Because here I have written that next line. I am telling that please come to next line before I go to increment the value of I. Here, I have brought it to next line and then I'm going to increment the value of I. After incrementing the value of I value now will become 1 and cursor is present in this line. What I'll check? Is this value of I within my limit? Yes. If it is within my limit, then go inside that line and start printing. First, you will print this and go to next space, print, print, print. Is it within the limit? Every time it will check here also. Here, what is the limit? Not 6, 5 only. But if I write here, you will not understand. 5 only. But when it will fail, once it goes to 6. Here, when it will fail, once it goes to 6, then it will.
Yes.
Clear? So you think and tell me, if I write 1 to n, does it mean that it will allocate 1 to n immediately? First, it will take only first line. And it will check, is it within the limit? Yes. Then finish first row. Then come to next row. Again, you check, is it within the limit? Go inside and finish the task one by one inside that row. Again, keep checking. Inside row also, you will keep checking what? Is it within the limit? Whatever task is assigned to that row. Okay. So you will go to next row. In that next row also, what you will check? Is it within the limit? If it is yes, go inside that row. Once you go inside that row, what you should check? You will keep doing the task. While doing the task also, you will keep checking, is it within the limit? If it is within the limit, keep proceed. Okay, and go to next row. Again, there also, is it within the limit? Then go inside the row, keep doing it, keep checking parallelly that is it within the limit, then come to next row. Okay, keep doing the task. If it is within the limit, keep doing the task and keep checking whether it is within the limit. And if it is done, sir, all the work is done. No, 5 times it is done. But don't you think it will go to next row? Again, it will go to next row and it will check, is it within the limit? No. If it is within the limit, should it go inside the row? It is not within the limit only. Then why will it go inside the row? Getting my point? Yes. So now the I value is 6, means row number 6. So for row number 6, is it within the limit? So it will not go inside the row only. First, it will check the row number. If row number is within our limit, then only it will go inside the row. Clear? Quickly copy this.
So I have a question.
Can't I write my program?
Hello?
Just wait.
Column wise, like I want to print the first column first.
What I'm doing here means you are saying that first I'll print column. You didn't attend yesterday's class. Clearly visible.
Online edit.
Online also, I doubt. You know why I'm saying? Clearly, it was explained in yesterday's class saying that always compiler will start printing from left to right. Getting it? You can never print vertically. It will always print left to right only. Clearly, it was explained. Okay. So from here only, it will print here. If you come to next line also, it will print from left to right only. You can never print vertically. You can never print in reverse direction. Only one way, that is left to right. Okay. Yes, madam. Someone was asking something.
So if I do not use scanner, is our program run?
It will run here if you don't use n. Here you are using n, right?
Yeah.
If we don't use this n and if we write the value directly as 5, 10, whatever it is, it will work. Means your program will become fixed. It will not work for any values of user. In that case, it will work. Scanner
if-
means what? Basically for the purpose of taking the input from user. But if you remove scanner, what will happen is the question. Sir, if I remove the scanner, what will happen? What will happen? You will not be able to take the input from user. If you are not able to take the input from user, will your program work in the favor of user? No. Whatever programmer will give here, 5 if you give, it will work for 5 times, 10 if you give 10 times, 15 if you give 15 times. But if user all of a sudden comes and gives 100, will it work? No. Clear, madam?
Yes, sir.
Sorry? Import, that also I should write.
Util package.
Huh.
That we use all or just
See, it depends on you. Listen, all of you. Stop,
any numbers,
stop, stop.
any number is pretty good.
No, memory space it will not take. Already it is there in your, see, what your friend is asking is, sir, at the top we will write import java.util.star or scanner, whatever it is. If we write, will it take any memory space? Already it has taken memory space. Getting my point? Already it has taken memory space when you installed your JDK. If you are using, what I say, if you are executing your program, which means JDK is already installed. Inside your JDK only, already there are some predefined classes. Okay. And all of you, I just want to check, I should not get deviated, but still, because if that concept is not clear, again, today, if I ask you to send the output of this program, everyone will send me the error. So I just wanted to check, like, all of you are aware what exactly import java.util.start means? All of you are aware or not? And why we are writing? Are you guys aware of that as well?
No.
Is there anyone who is not aware of it by any
No.
chance? Feel free. Just tell yes or no.
No,
If you are aware, just tell yes. If you are not aware, just tell no. I'll explain it so that at least it will be clear in that case.
No, I don't know.
Okay, great. Just listen here. Of course, others might know, but I think it will be better if you listen. Okay. So now, here I can write this here. Okay. Assume that this is your Java folder. Which folder? Okay. And inside this, there will be multiple packages. What do you mean by package basically, sir? This is your lang package. This is your util package. And if you want, you can create customly your own packages as well. But what do you mean by package first, sir? Package only, I don't know. See, package is nothing but, I can tell that here, probably there might be a scanner class. There might be a array list class. And James Gosling have written so many inbuilt classes. Agreed? James Gosling have written so many inbuilt classes. Not only this much, so many. Today, you are using print method as well as print ln method. Who have written that? For this also, someone should have written the body, right? Who have written? James Gosling already written inside one class called as scanner. Sorry, not for that one. I'm saying next int. This one. Okay. It is already written somewhere and it is stored. So you are able to use. If I have to say about println, probably it would be present here, you assume. Okay. Print, ln, many other methods. Just giving a rough idea. Just listen. And now, whatever the program we have created, what is the name of this program? You assume that the name of the program is demo. Where this program will be present, if you ask me, that program will be present inside lang package. Package means what? Again, it is a collection of classes. It is not collection of folder. What is this? Not this one. That is the reason I told you. Here, if I write this, you will get confused. What is this demo? Class. What is scanner? Class. What is array list? Class. So basically, what do you mean by package? If anyone asks you, it is nothing but collection of classes. So another question they will ask you, can you create your own package? Yes, we can create, but I cannot show that now. Probably in your collection class, you will get to know. Keeping it aside. So now here, this is one package within which my class I have written. This class is present. Okay. Now here, I want to use another class's blueprint to create an object. Which class? In demo class, I am using scanner class's blueprint to create an object of it. Getting it? Simple thing. Now you imagine that I want to construct a house in India, just like the houses in Japan. In Japan, the way of constructing a house is different, right? Similar house I want to construct in India in my property. Then what I should do? I need a blueprint of it. Yes. Will you construct the house in Japan and bring it to India? No, right? Anyone thinking like that? No, better. So what you should do, you should just import that blueprint. Where that blueprint is present? Japan. If I want to create an object of that house in India, then definitely I need that blueprint first. Then I can create an object easily. Are you able to correlate this? Yes. Now, similar scenario, I want to create an object of one blueprint. Which blueprint? Scanner. But where it is present? Is it present within India? This is like your India, this is your Japan, you imagine. Is it present within India? No, it is present within Japan. If I want to create an object of this one here in India, then what I should do? Import what? Will you import house or will you import house blueprint? Blueprint. This is your blueprint. So what I should do? I should import this one to here. If it is present here, then I can easily do it. Yes. How to import it? Here, what we used to write at top? Import. Stop. That is the special thing there. Java, all of you know. Yes. Basically, dot means what? My students will answer that. I mean, I'm just trying to say that others' way of teaching might be different, so you may not answer. So according to what I teach, I will say you as always remember dot means inside. Always remember dot means inside. Sir, what does it mean, sir? Java is one folder. Agreed? Dot means what? Inside. Inside Java folder, there are two packages now. N number of packages, not only two, N number of packages are there. But which one I want to go now? Inside this one I should go. Inside this one I should go. Then what I should write? Name of that is inside Java folder. There is one more folder called util dot. Means what? Inside util folder. There are N number of what? Is it package or class?
Classes.
Inside package, there will be N number of classes. Which class I want to import? I want to import only. Now you realized or what? So here, I'm writing, that is the reason import. Import what? Import not completely. Java folder is there. Inside that util folder is there. Inside that. All of you, I believe you all know that if anything in Java, anything we are starting with capital letter means what it is? Class. Okay. And apart from class, nothing we will start from capital letter. Sir, what about package, sir? Package also will be in small letter. What about, any other thing? Methods, sir, small. Variables, sir, small. Capital means it is class. Okay. Now, if you observe, Java is a folder. Dot means inside that. Util is a folder. I mean package. Fine. This is one main folder. These are packages. Util is a package. Dot means inside that there is one class called as scanner. S is capital. Okay. Scanner is class. You should import that to where? Inside whichever program you wrote that statement. So that program. See, will you tell that I should import it to India, or will you tell that you should import it to place where you stay? Because you are a person who is importing it. Where it should reach? Where you stay, there it should reach. Yes or no? Then only you can construct. If it reach India, is it sufficient? In India, many places are there. If it comes and reaches BJ's office and you are staying somewhere in, Delhi, will it work? It should reach to place where you stay. That is the reason. Where it should be imported? It should be imported inside the program where I have written the statement. Where I have written the statement? Inside demo class. So inside demo class, it will be imported. Okay. And once I have imported, can I create an object of this? Once I import that blueprint, can I construct a house like a house in Japan, in India? Yes. Here. Of course, it is quite common. It happens that, already the trainer would have already explained, but still I'll explain again because I need it here. If you are getting bored, I can't do anything. You keep getting bored. Okay. So just copy this quickly. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll just...
Hello, sir.
Continue.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Probably I
sir,
may have
please
to
go
stop. Sorry.
Sir, can I ask you though?
Please.
Sir, just go for the outer for loop statement.
Should I explain that?
No. I have a doubt there.
Mhm.
On that line, we declared I as integer type, but we didn't declare n what type.
Here I have
Can we
declared.
allowed? No. Oh, okay. Okay. Can we allowed to declare anything inside the loop?
No, only I you can declare. Inside for loop, if you are writing, which means it is only condition part you can write, or increment, decrement you can write, initialization you can write, and I you can declare. But can you declare J or n here wherever you are writing? No. Okay. You should not do that. And
Okay.
for today, I'll be stopping it here because I want to start with. But I think till 11, anyways, I can take. Okay. So quickly take 10 minutes break and come back to data structure class. Of course, as I've already told, it might be going slow. Only one program we have seen. I told you in previous class also. Only one program we have seen today. Totally fine. Getting it? Don't think that, sir, we should speed up. Later, you will only say that, plus, sir, please slow down. Because later I'll go at that, by increasing the speed, I'll go at that phase wherein all of you are in a condition where you can cope up. In my class, I don't want anyone's voice louder than me. Okay. Request it is, and if it crosses, then not good idea. So, clear? All of you. Okay.
Same link for the data structures also.
No, it is not same link. I think it would be better if I continue in same link only because most of the candidates are same. But however, some of them might not be interested to attend, Let them leave, then I'll start with other link, probably by, fine, even if it is going for 1 hour, don't worry. If you guys are okay for, there are some holidays also I came to know in next month, right? Function, festivals are there, holidays are there. Next week only, which is nothing but next month only, right? Okay. All the planning is done? No? Even if you have done, if I want to take, I'll take it and you should attend. I just wanted to know how many of you are okay if I take class on, I mean, fine. Okay. Then there is no online. Is there anyone who is saying that? Okay, I think I should reframe my question and I should ask.
Yes, sir, you can take the class.
Why is not this packages globally available? I
Sir, you
clarify
can
that
send the
Chinmay later. Listen. I just have to reframe it in such a way and ask how many of you are not okay to attend class on weekends? There were some of you, who didn't raise hand for okay also, not okay also. What does it mean? Sir, it is not okay only, but we are not ready to raise our hands. Something like that. Even if that is the case, it's still okay because if I decide to take, I'll take it. Okay. I'll just ask your opinion. Does it mean that I'll consider your opinion? No, not really. Okay. But again, I was just joking. I'll check with you guys in your group only if you guys are okay. Then I'll take it on festivals. Again, majority matters for me. Okay, not the minority category there, because if some people will be there for sure who will say no for classes. Okay, I will check the majority. If majority of you are okay, attend the class, and those people who are not able to attend your class because of festival, some reasons I should not say. However, keeping it aside, if someone is there who is not okay, please ensure that you are watching the recording. But I just want to ask, in this program, is there any single line which you are not able to explain or which you will not be able to explain? This is also important. Don't ignore this. This is also important. Why it is important? Not for this program. Going ahead, there will be some more programs. There it will be important. Okay, clear? Great then. I'll end it here for now. And time is 9:50. You assume 10. I'll start.
Okay.
9:47 it is, which means I have 3 more minutes to speak. But however, I'll not speak, I understand. I'll finish it, but 10. Okay, from 10, all of you should be here. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Whosoever are willing to attend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.